Stupid steering. Today I'm gonna show you, my favorite viewer, how to fix this. It's easy. That right there is what we about to gonna replace, y'all. I know everybody ain't got a winch. You can do this laying on the ground or jack it up, put some jack stands on it. I'm doing this, it's easier to film so you can see what's going on and how to do it. Now these ones in the front, you don't necessarily have to take those loose. And a lot of times you've got that same clip in the back. This one happens to have cotter pins in the back. So just remove those. Just like that. Now, just pop that out. Do the same thing to this side. Now we're only 3 nuts away. 4 if you count me. And it's apart. Reach up and hold the steering wheel. Otherwise it'll spin like that. Now these next two, they're actually carriage bolts, meaning this bolt has a square head on the other end through the frame. So when you take this nut off, it can fall up inside. That's no problem. Seen other people fuss about this aggravating cover to get off. It's easy, let me show you. All right, I'm gonna show you a simple trick so you don't break anything, okay? Just buzz this little screw out right here, little Phillips screw. Take this cover, all you wanna do is a little twist. Just like that. Simple. Now watch this. There's either screws or little tabs. This one's got the little tabs. You can use a flat screwdriver or whatever you got. Pop the center out. I know my hand's in your way there. And if it comes all the way out, that's fine. You don't have to remove it all the way. Then pull that out and do the same thing here. Pull that center out. Oop, I popped that one all the way out too. That's okay. Look at that. If you look right down, there's top of those screws I was telling you about right there and one on this other side. Now, you can do this 2 ways. You can pull the bracket towards you, unscrew them, and then jiggle real careful, or just put your doggone hand up there, bzz, bzz, and the whole thing gonna fall out. All right, I got my hand up on the top of the bolt up there like I showed you. That's it. Now there is one more thing I want you to be aware of. These 2 flippy floppy things, little tie rods, those are different. See, that one's angled that way and that one's angled that way. Guess what? You gotta install them in your new bracket the right way, but here's a trick. I like coloring. I'm gonna color it. I'm gonna color it. More coloring, more coloring, more coloring. Sorry, sometimes I can't help myself. Did y'all click subscribe yet? Follow us on TikTok. Follow us on Facebook. Now, just pull your gear off and you can pull that off. All right, so I'll put a link to this kit in our Amazon store. Y'all go check it out. I'll put a link to the Amazon store right down in the description. And let me show you what we need to do. This is what you're gonna get. It's gonna come with 3 new clips. You know those, I took out these tie rods here. I'm just gonna chunk those and then we'll use these instead. There's a particular way these need to go on. They give you some extra bolts, a new gear. This gear looked fine. I'm gonna put the new one on anyway. Then these will tend to get wallered out in the center. So let's just go ahead and, we got one, might as well use it. Now we did mark this earlier and they're really simple. I just got them laying, and when you do this, just let them lay the same direction and then you'll just slip them into the new one. But there's something we got to do first. We need to put some lube on this thing and let's grease it up. I know, I don't know about that either, but it's, you know, the grease is gonna attract dirt and maybe make it wear. Let me show you what's wrong with the old one first. If you pay attention to right here, you see those teeth are nice and sharp. When we turn that one direction, see how those teeth are just gone. not very good quality metal, or either just too much slop in there. So anyhow, this one we need to lube up. So let's take it apart. We're just gonna slide this out, and I need a knife. Got one. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna grease this thing up. It says for brake pads. Let's get some grease up in this thing. And I'm gonna go ahead and put some on this plate just so I can get it all over me. It'll be as bad. Y'all seen me use that, oh, let's put it way out there. Brilliant T-bone, just brilliant. The anti-seize compound, and you look like the Silver Surfer when you get done, you know. I guess it would have got on this end anyway. Now, there is a mark right in the center right here, which you cannot see now because I'm brilliant like that and covered up. When we put this back in, we can center this up and center the steering wheel, get your steering wheel straight, and then we'll slip it up there. All right. Now, let's go ahead and put this in. I probably should have left them doggone gloves on. I had this mess all over me. Oh well, it'll wipe off. Now they did send some new nuts and all. I'm gonna use the new nuts and just, might as well go and use the new screws too. We'll save the other ones though. And yeah, I used all the white grease over there, so I'm gonna put some regular grease inside of this. So to start with, let's go ahead and slide this on right up in there. It's just a little hex that slides up in there. We're gonna go ahead and slide our gear on. It'll get plenty of grease off that other thing. Next, I'm gonna straighten my steering wheel. Now don't have a fit. If you get this off and your steering wheel's crooked, it really don't matter. But if you want it straight and you want it perfect, you can just take a little screwdriver, that cap will pop off, and there's a little bolt in there, and just pull it off, move it a cog, put it back on. Just that simple. Now what we gotta do is get our little notch right there over the center of that hole. And real careful, and you won't push your bolts back in, maybe. Line up, line up. Might move that just a little bit. It's not quite there. Let me start a bolt over here. See, I knew I'd get that grease all over me. So we're not quite in the center right there yet. That's okay. Just a little wiggle jiggle. There we go. All right, you see it slide right in right there. Now let's tighten these up. Now the reason I'm using these new nuts is because the nylock is new, because we don't want them to fall off in the man's lawn, do we? Perfect. Now we're going to install these instead of these, okay? But there's a particular way you want to put these on. Now, when you go to slide these clips in, do not put them in this way, because what's going to happen when you put it up in here, the back of this clip is going to be hitting this ridge and it's going to bend and mess up. What you want to do is put it in this way. And then that way it's out here free to roam. You know, just roaming free and stuff. And then pop it in there. If I can find a doggone hole, just like that. See how that's away from it now? All right, now what I do is turn the wheel around that way and hook this one in. It's just that easy, folks. Get in the hole. Yeah, easy. Remember, keep it away from that lip. Now, where's the hole at? Oh, doggone it. See? That's why they send you extra. Because if you drop it in the grass and you don't know where it went, There we go. Nice and straight. Let's put the covers on. All right, these covers, you got a little tabs on each side and the bottom down here. Just kind of line them up. It should kind of fall right back in there where it goes. Just like that. Then there's a little clip. Just push that in there. Now these sometimes don't come all the way out to stay in there, you know, and that's fine as long as that little thing will collapse. So I can get it straight. I can't see. I got the sun and the light and all shining in my eyeballs. One more. Now remember the 1/8 of a turn on that other little thing there. I say 1/8 of a turn. I don't know. It moves about 1 inch or something. Get in there. There we go. Now this cover got to be this way. Let me show you this latch so you know what you're working with. All it is see how it's wide right there and goes thin, and that's all you're doing. Got to get it around the throttle. Where did that? Oh, I was hooking the throttle. I'm trying to do this one-handed and hold the camera. And slip her in there. There it is. Now all we gotta do is get our screws back in there. And we're about done. Well, I hope this helps somebody out. Remember, anytime you're up under these things, use the doggone jack stand, all right? Don't be a knucklehead. All right. Oh, yeah, look at there. Ooh, that's actually smooth. Pretty smooth. Tell you what, appreciate y'all tuning in to Raley Small Engines. I'm T-Bone. This is your Get to the Point channel. Hope we helped somebody out today. Y'all leave some comments down below, thumbs up, share these videos with your friends. Check us out on TikTok. Go follow us on Facebook. Follow us. We're going everywhere. We all over the place. I don't even know if this thing will run. That's a good sign. Hey, we'll see you soon. That's a wrap, folks. All right, thanks everybody, appreciate it. Kind of smoky in here. Oh. What? Y'all still here? I'll be back soon.